here with the L. Davis Design YouTube page. Thank you for joining me and welcome to the second installment of Design Therapy, where we discuss ways, tips, and means and suggestions to get you through periods of anxiety and depression, and cleaning your home and making sure that your home is well maintained when you're going through the going-throughs of life. So what I wanted to discuss in this video is ways and tips to maintain your home and to make sure it is maintained while you are under the weather. And from this point forth, I'll be stating under the weather. I won't constantly go into naming different things. You'll just assume under the weather as mental anxiety, mental depression itself, over the overwhelming feeling of the day-to-day. So I'll just from here on henceforth in this video say under the weather. When many of us are under the weather, we tend to lack focus and attention to detail to certain things. So if you know that you're in a season of this period, what you want to do and what I would suggest that you do during those times is to make sure that you have a place where you can go in your home that you can set aside and make sure that that area is maintained at all times. So that way it takes the pressure off of you. Studies have shown that a clean room lightens your mood. It takes the weight off of your shoulders. So why not have a space that you can discuss with your family and make sure that they know that this location for you will be your organized area. For me, everyone, if you follow me on social media, you know that my faith is an important part of my life. So I always discuss time to take where I can pray and relax and meditate and clear my mind so I can be 100% when I'm going and entering into a new phase or new meeting or new area of the day, life, anything. You need time to gather yourself. So having a room that is always maintained, it does not have to be the largest room of the house. I would recommend it being the most infrequent room that everyone else would go into, so that way you can ensure a level of privacy. If you tend to have small children, work with your spouse or work with your children to say, this is a time that mommy needs to herself. Whether it's 15 to 30 minutes, I would prefer it be an hour, but we're under, everyone is different. Your home, your space, you know. And if you are a single mom of small children, you work that time in as best as you can. But as long as you know that you must put yourself as a priority and your health as a priority, you know that you wouldn't schedule out that time. And if it is a time in your space where you need to play some soft music, which I would recommend, uplifting music, nothing sad in nature, nothing that brings out or mentions the ills of the world, the problems that you're facing. You already know all of the pressure that you're under. So what I would recommend is soft music that would play. That would be something to the effect of gospel. Gospel itself means good news. So something that brings you good news, some soft jazz that will have you in a mode of being able to cleanse your mind. Another thing is spa meditation music. Spa music is the best thing to listen to, and sounds of water are the best things to listen to when you want to clear your mind. You may not be in a space where you want to hear this type of music. However, let me reassure you that that is the best thing to do. For those who have an overwhelmingly busy mind and they cannot figure out to slow it down, to meditate, to give yourself the space, I will say this. Breathing techniques are a must in that situation. I've learned from experience, if you take time to just center yourself in your breathing, it lightens the weight of your mind, what you are going through, and what you're facing, what you keep rehearsing over in your mind. The battle of the mind is a war within itself. And so what you want to do and how you want to prepare yourself for that is to get ready to practice breathing techniques. There are some videos here on YouTube that can show you. There are other specialists that specialize in breathing techniques and the like. Another thing is to hum your favorite song. If you ever wanted to clear a negative thought in your mind, simply open your mouth. And that is to hum a song, hum a tune, whistle a tune, and you immediately stop the negative thought in its track. So let's rehash our first part. What you want to do is make sure that you have a clean room that's already designated as your safe space. This room can be any room in your house that you can go to. I have a prayer closet in my house, or a prayer room in my house. It's where I go to meditate. This room can be a small room that you can be left alone for a period of time where you can clear your thoughts and clear your mind. I recommend that being a place where you can also play music, listening to soft music. I mentioned like jazz, which I'm a fan of, and gospel music. However, spa music and other melodies that can uplift the mood would be well for you. I recommend any music that will bring your mood up. And the other thing is to quiet your busy mind, is to meditate or try breathing techniques that can help you center yourself, get yourself back together and focus. Because sometimes the mind is what is moving us in the opposite direction of where we need to go. So the next tips we'll go over in future videos. I don't want to overwhelm with those. We will center around everything that is suggesting making our situation, your situation better while you're going through anxiety, and making sure that you are your best self. I believe in faith-based techniques, but I also, there's no but, let me run that back. I believe in faith-based techniques to help you. Prayer, faith, and hope are a mainstay for me. I believe in the power of God, and I love to share it, and I will gladly do so in future videos. I'm an interior designer by trade, but I'm a woman and a mom first and foremost. So I understand the going throughs of life, of being overwhelmingly busy and trying to maintain and having 50 million things to do on your plate. So I am coming to you from a place of love and a place of knowledge. Again, I am not a therapist or a licensed physician. I am a person that has dealt with these very things, and these are some tips and modes of operandi that I want to share with you so you can make sure you make it through and be your best loving self, because there is something that the world needs from you, and there are many people that are waiting for you to share it. So thank you for watching this video. Please like, follow, and subscribe. Look toward our other videos where we share more tips, more suggestions, ways that can help you get through what you need to. We don't want to boggle down the content. We want to separate it each by subject and course, so that way you're not waiting and scrolling through the first 15 minutes of the video to see what we're discussing and just get to the point that you want to hear. We're going to break them up by subject. This subject was to focus on getting a space set away for you, a space that is yours, that you can go in and vibe to, that you can go in and lay your burdens of the day down. That is one thing. That's what I want to say. Lay your burdens down for a little bit. To my parents, single parents, I understand you may feel alone in that. I understand that. I want to make sure you know that you're not. I'll also put in the comments that there are hotlines and places that you can go and talk to and share your feelings if being by yourself and meditating and breathing and listening to soft music isn't what you need. You need other interaction with other people that are in your same situation. That is healing in itself as well. We don't go through this world alone and by ourselves. And so we'll delve all into these topics, but I want to make sure you understand that you don't have to do that by yourself. And if being alone bothers you, then being with other people is the most helpful way as well. Then please, by all means, we'll put some therapy topics in the bottom, or hotlines in the bottom comments. We'll put some suggestions for medical clinicians and just world-renowned hotlines that you can talk to. We are not suggesting one particular physician or one particular hospital. These are nationwide hotlines that you may call, you can discuss, you can find a therapist on your own that way. I do want to mention, and I should have started the video off with this, if there is anyone that is feeling at their last hope, by any means, this is a design video where we're talking about the styling of your home and the functioning of your home. But however, if there is someone that is feeling at their wits' end with all of this and in complete desperation, I will ask and suggest and plead that you get the help that you need immediately. I am not a physician. Again, I stated before, I am just a person that loves other people and loves to see them live their best lives as possible. We are all here to encourage each other and make sure that we help one another in some point of way. My contribution to this world is to making sure your home is elegant and lovely in a safe space for you. It is your bona fide sanctuary that you can stay and remain. Because when you leave out your house, you are your best self, and you contribute to the world in a major way. So that is my contribution to this. And I want to make sure that you are putting your best foot forward always. Again, this is L. Davis Design. You can find us on all social media platforms as L. Davis Design. I'm Erica Loren, and you can find me on other social media platforms there as well at erica.loren ericaloren.com is the website, or ldavisdesign.com is the website, and L. Davis Design on all other social media platforms. Thank you so much for watching. Come back and see us again. Thank you.